Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream, and thank you guys very much for being here today. I appreciate it. Hope everybody is doing well on this Saturday. We have mail. Let's go check our mail. Dustin, Sven, Alpha T, Karen. Good afternoon, good evening, guys. We have a bunch of stuff that didn't sell, and we sold a couple of things. 2 silver, 5 silver, 16 silver, oh, 78 silver. That's, altogether, that's almost a gold. 87 silver, that's 2 golds. So yeah, we made about 2 golds off of some of the stuff we put up. Let's just go ahead and vendor the rest. That's kind of how I've been handling items. I'll put them on the auction house once. If they don't sell for the very reasonable prices that I'm putting them up, then I'm going to vendor them, because I need inventory space. Soulbound legs we're not going to use. Binds plus 2 spirits. Let's sell that one. And then I think we're pretty good. Okay. Today we are heading back to the Barrens. We might have a little bit of running around to do in Tearsfall Glades. I think I have to go out and talk to the Mayor of Brill for one of the quests. We have the Engraved Ring. Yeah, we have a little bit of running around to do before we really kick things off today. Guitar Junkie, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I think we need to train also. Yeah, we need to train level 20. Okay, so whenever we get to the Barrens, we'll set our Hearthstone, and then we'll teleport Moonglade, we'll train level 20, and then we'll Hearth back. Would probably be the fastest way to do it. Or we could just go to Thunder Bluff. We could train in Thunder Bluff. I kind of wish Teleport Moonglade worked like the Death Knight's Deathgate, where you could hit it once, that would send you to the place, and then if you hit it again, it would send you like out of the place back to where you were when you came in. That would be a cool change for Teleport Moonglade. So you can teleport to Moonglade, then teleport back to wherever you were at. It'd probably be really OP. But I think it'd be neat. Yeah, we're not heading to the Zeppelin yet. We do have to go talk to this guy. I want to do this one now since it's level 16. Thule Ravenclaw, so maybe we'll head back to the Sepulchre really fast, actually. Get these level 16 ones turned in, that way we can do stuff in the Barrens without worrying about the lower level quests going gray. What's the cow doing in Undercity? We're a political envoy. That's our backstory. Political envoy to the Forsaken.
What now? Beware the living. Our time will come.
I do barely fit through doorways. The whole barely fitting through doorways thing is sometimes a little bit obnoxious. And even when I actually like fit through the doorway, there's always like some clipping of my weapon or my shoulders. So they definitely didn't make doors with Toren in mind. You know? So the Warlock playthrough is getting scary? Yeah, we've had some scary moments. I had a couple of moments yesterday that were really, really, really scary. I won't spoil anything because that episode's probably a few days out. But yeah, we're still alive. But I ran into some moments. You know, if I don't do anything stupid, it feels like it's going to be pretty easy to cap the Warlock out. Especially after some of the stuff that I've already survived. Like, I had to pop Sacrifice Voidwalker for the first time the other day. I've never used it. I never thought I would have to use it. And I had to use it the other day. And if I hadn't had Sacrifice Voidwalker, I probably would have died. So that was fun. I'm gonna try it. Ooh, okay. That was a little bit sketchy, but we're okay. Yeah, it's kind of surprising. You would think I would like pet classes more since I do most of my content in Classic era, especially I do it solo. So you'd think I would have been fonder of pet classes like much earlier on. But yeah, until recently I kind of avoid pet classes. But when you're soloing, like, pet class is the way to go. One day I'll have to try Hunter again, give Hunter a real try. We had a level 47 Hunter in Hardcore that never died, so I know it's survivable. I can't remember like if I was having fun on that Hunter or not. That was before Season of Discovery came out. Kill Vandred, okay. Yeah, I think we don't have to go back to turn this one in. Let's see, we're level 20. We'd have to hit level 23. If we hit level 23, then it would go gray, but I don't think I'm going to fly back just to turn that one in. I want to get on the Zeppelin, and I want to get out to the Barrens. And actually start doing some stuff. Why don't I join OnlyFans and engage with other streamers? Because I don't really consider myself a streamer. And I just want to do my own thing. It's kind of the same reason that I mostly play solo. I just want to do my own thing. I don't want to have to worry about what other people are doing. Yeah, I just want to do my own thing, and I don't consider myself in the same universe as people who consider themselves streamers. I just don't. Most of those people are like 20 years younger than me. So yeah, no, I'll pass. I'm sure they're all great people, but I just like doing my own thing. And furthermore, my channel's really tiny. the people in OnlyFans, like, they don't know who I am, and I don't really know who they are. So it's just different worlds.
Talk to me! Glad I could help!
This is a lonely Zeppelin platform. The Zeppelin must have just left. We must have just missed it. Otherwise, there'd be, like, at least somebody up here waiting for it. Is there anything I can do to kill time? I can make some light leather. That's something we can do. the 1 HP moment on the warrior was fun to watch since it wasn't hardcore. It would have been more amazing if it was hardcore. But if it was hardcore, I probably would have never put myself in that position. That's sometimes what's fun about playing not hardcore, is that you could push yourself a little bit more and you don't really have to be as worried about the consequences. And sometimes like cool stuff happens. Yeah, it was a pretty cool moment. So yeah, fun times. Yeah, it was 1 HP. I actually like watched it back to make sure. If that had been a hardcore character, they would have died. Absolutely would have died. Alright, that is all we can do because we don't have any more course thread. What about first aid? First aid, we can't do anything. Okay. That's fine. And cooking, we can't do anything. And now we wait. Why did I make the quivers? Because honestly, like, my brain had a brain fart and I thought I was making light leather out of leather scraps because I like scrolled to the bottom of the list. And I just like reflexively made the thing at the bottom of the list thinking that the thing at the bottom of the list was going to be light leather. And it wasn't light leather. So yeah, just a mental snafu. I thought I was making the light leather the first time. And that's why I made quivers instead. There you go. Yeah, whoops. Whoops. Now I know light leather is no longer at the bottom of my leatherworking list, and for a while it was. So now I learned something. I think we're gonna do Wailing Caverns today. Once when we hit level 20. Because I'm gonna heal it. We might have to get some intellect gear to replace a couple of my strength pieces just for the run. Like, we're gonna wear the strength stuff when we're soloing. But we probably want to get some intellect to heal. We have a little bit of money. I actually have a lot of money on the warlock that the warlock doesn't really need. But I think with 9 golds we could probably do some low-level shopping and pick up a couple pieces. Maybe we'll look for stuff when we get to Orgrimmar. That way we have some of it ready for when we're ready to do Wailing Caverns. There's a ton of good druid stuff in Wailing Caverns. Ideally we could do a run today and a run tomorrow. And hopefully get some drops. Every time I'm in Wailing Caverns and we don't have a druid stuff drops. So I'm sure this time it'll be like warrior gear that I've never seen before that'll drop. Talon, good afternoon, man. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for being here today. Alright, so we will do auction house first. We'll see if we can pick up some intellect pieces. Chest, gloves, belt. Chest, gloves, belt would be a good start. And I guess if I can't find any leather stuff, we could wear cloth. You know, we could put on like a robe for healing if we want to. But let's see what leather we can find first. I'm going to check like level 18 to 20. Since we're not going to do the run until we're level 20. We could do straight up 9 intellect. Intellect and spirit sounds better. Let's grab this one. That's half a gold. That's not bad. Agility, stam, spirit on the deviate scale bow. I don't want to pay 6 gold for a piece of gear right now. Dark leather belt has agility and stam. There's a lot of dark leather belts up. Hillman's belt has stamina, spirit. Belt of the owl. Here we go. Intellect and spirit. Let's grab that one. And then feet. I'm gonna grab these strength, stamina for like this build that we're in right now. Like this will be an upgrade for our current boots. It's kind of pricey, but that's okay. And then we'll look for some intellect stuff. Eagle, intellect stam could be good. Let's grab intellect stam. Okay, yeah, I think that should be good. Rings, yeah, it's hard to find rings that aren't like incredibly overpriced. We could look. Well, I mean, you know, that's nice, but it's 3 gold. Yeah, rings are always pricey. The cheapest rings here are 2 gold each. Damn, this would be nice to have, though. Man. And then, like, the cheap rings are all, like, the resistances, which are just kind of garbage. Intellect and spirit. Alright, there we go. Now we're basically broke. I'm probably not even going to be able to afford all my abilities, but you know, we have gear now. So there we go. Yeah. I've never put in a bid for anything. Do you know that? In my entire life, I've never put a bid in on anything. I either buy it out or I don't. I've never once put in a bid. How strange is that? You'd think at some point I would have, but no, I never once have. I thought about it like I either have the money for the buyout or I don't, but probably not a good way to think about it. There we go. We got some rings now, so that's good. The intellect stuff we'll put away, and then the boots right here we're gonna equip right now. We'll vendor the old ones. Okay. So that's good with the gear. Anything else we want to do in Orgrimmar before we fly off? Do we want to we can probably just fly to Thunder Bluff and train, and then we can go from Thunder Bluff over to Crossroads. Buyout is the only way. I wonder how many people who play WoW have only ever bought out like I have. Or if I'm in the minority and most people have put bids on items. LS, good afternoon to you and welcome to the stream. Am I excited to play the Druid again? If I wasn't excited, I wouldn't be here. Yeah, I'm happy to be on the Druid. It's been fun so far. Alright, yeah, let's go to Thunder Bluff. We'll train, and then we'll head to Crossroads. So a little bit of flying around. But this way we can save our Hearthstone. Dave, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome. Yeah, see, that's true too. If you put a bid on it, then you have to wait and see if you win it. And I guess, like, yeah, when I buy gear, I kind of want the instant gratification of, like, getting it right then. And that's the other part. Nenya, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. So I think what we'll do for approaching Barrens, we'll do the Harpy Lieutenants, we'll do Ekiyaki's Hide, then we'll go south, we'll do Snap Shells. Once we do these level 16s, that'll probably get us level 20. And hopefully we'll free up some room in the quest log, we can go down to Ratchet, pick up all the Wailing Caverns quests. I hope 20 is a good level for healing it. It's 17 to 24. Level 18 gear, level 19, level 16, level 15, 19, 17, 19, 22, and 23. So yeah, the last boss drops higher level gear. 20 might be okay. Or I might get people killed. I guess we'll find out. We'll put ourselves in the queue, and if people want us, they can invite us, and if not, if we're too low, then we probably don't get an invite. Do classic druids get a res? I don't think so. But, you know, no. In hardcore, we don't get anything, but I think we get battle res at like level 40, like regular. But yeah, I think it's a higher level, and I think it's a battle res, so it has a big cooldown on it. They don't get like a traditional res. They probably get one in TBC, I'm sure. It requires a reagent, yeah, okay. That's what it is. Doesn't it also have quite a cooldown on it, or no? I've had druids straight up tell me they couldn't res, but maybe that's because they weren't at the level to have the spell yet. It's a higher level. Oh, these were quests for Wailing for Ragefire Chasm? Those are Ragefire Chasm quests. Okay. Maybe there's not a quest here for Wailing Caverns.
wish to speak?
Alright, so Entangling Roots 2, Fairy Fire, Hibernate, Maul Rank 2, Regrowth 2. Okay. That wasn't bad. It's a level 20 that's really gonna set us back. Entangling Roots. Thorns, rank 2 is already out. Healing Touch 3. Regrowth rank 2. Redrew 3. Okay. Oops. Rebirth also has a long cooldown. Yeah, that's what it is. That makes them really gimpy as healers. It's kind of a shame. I'm sure it gets fixed by TBC. Because, like, you know, in traditional gameplay, nobody really wants to bring a healer that can't res. It's just a bummer. I guess if you have, like, a paladin tanking or some other class that can res, then maybe it would be okay, but yeah, otherwise, like, no one would really want to bring a druid.
Well met. Ancestors watch.
Buffalo Bill, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for being here today. Alright, I'm gonna set the Hearthstone here.
What brings you here? Winds be at your back.
What do I think is the most dangerous zone in general in Classic Era? The Eastern Plaguelands. Yep. The Eastern Plaguelands. Right around, like, the city where all the undead are at. I think that's, like, the zone that I've had the most problems with in life. I remember Season of Discovery, my warrior got killed there so many times. It was incredibly frustrating. It was probably one of the times that I've been frustrated the most playing WoW. Was trying to get my warrior through Eastern Plaguelands. So that will always take the cake for me. It's the zone, if it's the zone that I've died the most in, then to me that makes it the most dangerous. So there's like fire undead and ice undead, and they're both really bad in different ways. Maybe we do Ekiaki first, and then we can shoot out to the west and do the Harpy lieutenants. Yeah, let's do it that way. Kyle, that's awesome, man. Thanks for being here and hanging out with the stream. I appreciate it. Procrastination, happy Saturday to you as well, buddy. Martin, did the Warlock die? No, the Warlock didn't die. I just don't... I'm not playing the active recording series characters on the streams. For right now on the streams, we're going to play the Druid. But the recorded characters are going to stay in the recorded series. Unless they die, you know. If the Warlock dies, then I'd probably continue them sometimes in regular era. Maybe we would stream them sometimes. But yeah, no, they're still fine. Yeah, we're thinking about a Wailing Caverns run after I hit level 20. We'll see. I feel like we might be a little bit low, but I bought a few pieces of intellect gear so that we can easier heal it. So maybe it'll be okay. Like, there's nothing really hard in Wailing Caverns. Sometimes you just get a bad pull or a tank that wants to skip packs. Like, skipping packs in bad pulls have gotten me killed a couple times in Wailing Caverns. Okay, I should warm up on this raptor because I need to remember how to play this character. So yeah, let's get a little warm up in on something that probably can't kill us. There we go. Okay, it's all coming back to me. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some buff food here since we have almost a stack of it. Might as well use it. I can't remember if he summons an ad or if just like sometimes an ad comes. No ads yet. Kinda wish I could have got a couple of wraths off. There we go. Alright, let's shoot over to the west and we will deal with the first round of Harpies. Yeah, I did learn Fairy Fire actually. Pretty sure we trained it, or maybe it's level 20. Yeah, I think it must be coming soon that I saw it. No. I don't know. Oh, there we go. It's in balance. Yeah, where am I going to put that? I guess I can put it here. Yeah, we did get it. Decrease the armor of the target by 175. Okay, so we'll try to put that up. I mean, basically we can put that up every fight. It's going to help us every fight. The Harpies have dangerous respawns? Yeah, I'll have to keep my eyes open. We should be okay. I feel pretty confident. It's like Sunder armor. Yeah. We're definitely going to use it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Does it mess with threat? It doesn't have additional threat stacked onto it, if that's what you mean. It's not, it doesn't have that threat aspect that Sunder armor does. It's just that it decreases armor the way that Sunder armor does. I don't know if they stack together or what. It's possible that they could stack, but it shouldn't affect aggro. It shouldn't affect aggro more than casting any other spell would affect aggro, I should say, because everything you do affects aggro to some degree. So I have to remember that, like, we can handle 2 enemies. If we pull a 3rd enemy, we have to run because we're gonna go I feel like if we had the mana, we could probably deal with 3 enemies, but we're not gonna have mana. Not if we pull more than 2. We found a pagan cape of the owl. 1 intellect, 2 spirit. We'll keep that for our healing set, because right now our cape has strength on it. So that's actually a really good find. It's only 1 intellect, but you know, it's better than no intellect. What I really love is that my instant cast spells don't stop my auto attack. Like, I don't have to re-up my auto attack every time I fire off an instant cast. And when you're wanding, anything you cast is going to stop your wand. So that's kind of the interesting part, is that I can leave my auto attack going. So in a way, it's kind of better than the wand. These harpies are not the ones we need. We need to get at the ones either further south or just more into the middle of the area. We're looking for, I think, rogue feathers? The witchwing harpies don't have it. Let's keep going this way. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Barrens music is awesome. I love the Barrens music. Lots of people out here today killing harpies. It was not this busy the last time I was here. This probably is not a super safe place to be, judging by all the dead bodies I see around me. Okay, yeah, some of these guys are hiding in stealth. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Oh my dear God. Alright, this might be a runaway type of situation at this point. That's what it seems like. Okay, we are safe. Let's get all of our mana back. Yeah, it's really easy to get surrounded here, if you didn't notice. David V, good afternoon to you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. We don't need rogue feathers. We just need slayers. Possibly one other type. Let's go ahead and pop the Scroll of Intellect. We have multiple Scrolls of Intellect. More powerful spell is already active. Fair enough. Let's pop the Agility Scroll. Drink a little bit of the milk. I didn't do a very good job of vendoring before we set out, so we're still carrying some junk that we ought not to be. What have we got here? We got a warrior and a shaman. Warrior shaman sounds like that'd be a really powerful and fun duo. That seems really cool. Very nice. Level 20. We'll train level 20 as soon as we get back to Crossroads. Because we'll just go to Moonglade this time. Starfire time. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that we got that at level 20. That's gonna be cool. another button to push, although we already have a lot of buttons going on. We do have 5 or 6 buttons that we're hitting pretty consistently already. Gonna have to move entangling roots somewhere else. Amy, thank you, and good morning to you. Welcome to the stream. Oh, these ambushers. Oof. Okay, let's do that. Let's do this. And let's get a heal off. Let's get 2 heals off. That's sayonara to the rest of our mana. But, you know, now we might not die. Let's get Moonfire going. I appreciate the helping hand there. I think we were good. But I appreciate it anyway. We found a blood-splattered loincloth of the bear. You can believe that. Male. This is a male loincloth. That sounds like super uncomfortable. There we go. Looking good. Let's be real. Nothing looks good on any of the Horde races. Let's just be honest. It's gonna chafe, yeah. That's probably an understatement, but yes, at the very least, chafing. Okay, that is 6 out of 6. I feel like we can just go to Moonglade, and then we can hearth back to Crossroads after we train. Yeah, let's do it that way. JP, happy Saturday to you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Monica, good evening to you and welcome. A 98% leveling journey, 2% endgame. Yeah, in classic era, that definitely fits me in classic era. Well, once we get into TBC, then I'm looking forward to doing some endgame stuff. And then it'll be like 70% leveling, 30% endgame stuff. But for me, like, I just prefer, like, I like the heroics in TBC. I like the dungeon design better, and it feels like it's, like, getting into raiding is more accessible. I like having the dungeon sets to go after, like pre-raid dungeon sets to go after, so I know, like, if I have the gear that I need to have without really having to look too much of it up. Okay, well, let's see. We get Starfire. So Starfire is 95 mana, 3.5 second cast, 89 to 109 arcane damage. So this has a little bit. Does it have a cooldown? Or we can just spam this. Cat form, claw, demoralizing roar, prowl, rip. Healing touch 4, Mark of the Wild 3, Rebirth we're not gonna waste the money on because we are on hardcore. We don't need to spend money on that. Let's bring this out and rearrange a couple things. What else did we get? That's all the animal stuff that we don't really need to worry about right now. Healing touch 4. Mark of the Wild 3. Okay. I feel like that's good. I think we got everything. We can spam it. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's take a look at our talent point here. We're gonna grab Omen of Clarity.
Peace be with you.
Okay.
Farewell.
Omen of Clarity is back a page. Instant cast. Imbues the druid with natural energy. Each of the druid's melee attacks has a chance to cause the caster to enter a clear casting state. The clear casting state reduces the mana, rage, or energy cost of your next damage or healing spell or ability by 100% last 10 minutes. Okay. So this is just a buff we're going to put on ourselves, I'm assuming? Okay, perfect. So now we have the two 10-minute buffs and the 30-minute buff. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, and now we can hearth out of here. Open up with Starfire, then Moonfire, then Wrath. Yeah. So yeah, open up always with the longest cast. Should be cool. I mean, that's a long opener. It reminds me of Pyroblast, the Fire Mage. How crowded are the hardcore servers? It depends on what time of day you're playing, but yeah, they're very, very, very populated. I think Doomhowl is listed as high pop or full. There's a lot of people playing. And if you play during prime time, it's crowded. Scytheclaw Raptor Nest. Okay, this is the feathers. We have to visit each of the 3 nests. This guy's gonna want us to kill more harpies, I think, or maybe he's gonna have the named harpy quest. I may want to stop casting Rejuve during combat, save on the mana. Yeah, and kind of wait for clear casting to cast anything. We'll feel it out and see how that feels. Hissin73, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you checking out the stream and checking out the content. Thank you. Alright, yeah, Serena Bloodfeather. I mean, this one we can do. The thing is, if I run all the way out there for it, she's going to be farmed out. And then we have to rely on finding a group. So maybe we focus. We did hit level 20, so we could start looking for a group. I should go to Ratchet maybe and pick up some of the quests. If we want to do this Wailing Caverns thing. Let's check out the queue. There are healers, but there are no tanks. So we may be able to sit in the queue for a little bit. What are the levels of other folks? Some people are queuing up really low. Level 15 for Wailing Caverns? This can't be right. We have a level 10. How are they even queued? Oh, he says I have a 21 mage. He's sitting in queue for a different character. Okay, I see. 22, 22, 19, 22, 19, 22. This healer in this group here is level 17, which seems really low for a healer, but they're a priest, so maybe that makes up for it. Clear the inventory. Yeah. When we get, we're gonna clear our inventory. Sure. I think it's gonna be a while before we get a group.
How you doing?
We gotta figure out like what can we do in the meantime while we wait. Light feathers. I don't know how many like medium hides I'm gonna need. If I'm gonna need any, or many. I have boots with intellect and spirit. I can sell those. Small furry paws. Boiled clams. I can cook the clams just to get them out of the inventory. Do you have water? He does not have water. Okay. Is this the druid I quit playing mid-recording a while back? Now listen, I ended the recording, so no, it wasn't. I didn't quit playing this druid mid-recording. It's a funny way of putting it. It's like I rage quit the playthrough. No, I did quit it during the recording series, and I think I talked about it for like 7 minutes at the end of the episode, like why I was not going to play it. But I wouldn't call that quitting mid-recording. I feel like that could be taken out of context as like a rage quit, which I don't do. Whenever I quit something, usually if I quit something, I've been contemplating quitting it for many hours. And I've been like working through all my thought processes and trying to really dig into what I'm not enjoying. Because these days when I quit something, I like to talk about it. Because like in the past, I've quit characters and I've never said anything about why. And I realize that probably bothers people more than just having closure, like hearing my thoughts on why I'm not having a good time. So I wrapped the druid up pretty succinctly. But it is that druid, yes. To answer the question. It is that druid. What do I want to do in the meantime? We could fly to Ratchet, pick up the quest. We could do the raptor stuff. We have silver to go after. We need feathers. And I think there's a quest in Ratchet for raptor horns. So maybe we can just go kill a bunch of raptors while we wait and see if we're going to get invited to a group. Yeah, oh, I know it's not what you meant. That's why I had to correct you. Because I know it's not what you meant. Hence the correction. Yeah, it's probably going to be a while. There's so many healers. Like, I could start a group. If I see a tank pop in, like, maybe I'll grab a tank. But nobody wants to tank in hardcore. Tanking is not fun. It's not fun, and it's a lot of responsibility. So yeah, we have 0 tanks. Look at all these groups with healers, like, looking for tanks. It's absolutely insane. Did I cook my clam? I didn't cook my clam. I didn't cook my clam. My single clam, I did not get cooked. I think I started ranting instead. This is physics, we don't need to grab that one. Trouble at the docks we can grab.
Yeah, what do you want?
I think this is gonna like fill up our quest log. That's the problem we're gonna have. Do I want to shove anything in the bank?
Friend.
I don't think so. I think we're good.
Have a good one.
Let's see. You have raptor horns. Let's grab the raptor horns quest right now.
Keep it real.
That's all we need from him. Blue leaf tubers is razorfen crawl? Somehow I never did the Baron Longshore quest on this character. Did this character just not do anything in Ratchet? Is that what happened? Did I skip Ratchet on this tune somehow? I can't remember if we even did like the pirate quest or the item quest. I guess there's one way to find out.
Keep it quick, kid.
Oh no.
I ain't got all day.
Oh no. I never did these low-level quests. That's bad. Let's at least go do the kill quest and kill Baron Longshore, I think, would be a good idea. What are we up to today? We're playing this druid on hardcore. That is what we are doing today. Too far away. Yeah, let's... I mean, these guys are going to be a really low level, but it says we can still get full XP from the quest. I wonder how in the world I did that. Oh man, I probably during the time where I stopped playing the character, that was probably right when I was supposed to come to Ratchet and start doing some of the Ratchet stuff, and then it just like slipped my mind. That's probably what happened. If we wanted to tank it, I could probably be in a group in like a couple of seconds, you know? If I really, really wanted to tank it. Tanking it would be a little bit easier on the druid. I don't have to stance, and we have swipe. Swipe is like really OP for low-level AoE threat. So like we could tank it. I don't really like Wailing Caverns, so like I don't really want to be responsible for tanking it, but we could. These guys are gonna get us no XP to kill these guys. It's a sad state of affairs. Let's open up Starfire, see how that feels. Okay. That was neat. And maybe we don't do these quests, you know? If we I'm gonna work on them and see. I want to get Baron Longshore because his quest is still 16, but if the opportunity comes to run off and do Wailing Caverns, then we'll run off and do Wailing Caverns. Oh, this is not a group. Oh, you see what happened? I invited this guy, accepted an invite, and now I'm not in the queue for the dungeon. Ooh. Okay. Do I want to be in this group? If I'm in the group with the guy, then that gets this done faster. Like, getting this done faster is probably okay. And then I guess we just jump back into the queue afterwards. Okay, we're not getting that one. Let's get you. Oh, we're having some YouTube lag. That's fun. I remember that fun part of streaming. Where sometimes we get some fun lag time. Looks like it's bitrate is going up and down. Bitrate is kind of going up and down. Good. I'm gonna keep playing and see if it sorts itself out. Sometimes it does. Sometimes I have to drop the bitrate a little bit for it to sort itself out. It looks like it's back to normal now. I didn't even notice the proc. I've been too busy looking at my bitrate, which is plummeting once again. Yeah, I've been too distracted to even notice it, unfortunately. Okay, looks like we're staying at 10,000 kilobits for our bitrate for the rest of the day. Looks like that's all YouTube wants to ingest right now. Haven't seen Baron Longshort anywhere. Oh, there's his body. So, you know, that answers that. There's a couple different places he can spawn. I heard the noise that time. Alright, there's the Baron's head. We need a couple more brigands. And then we could, skedaddle. Alright, let's go turn those in. Looking at the queue, still the same exact situation. Lots of DPS, lots of healers, 0 tanks. 0 tanks. Like, I don't know if we can if we can tank it. We have 791 HP. Doesn't really seem like enough HP to tank it, but I really don't know. We got some other stuff. Maybe it was all cat stuff that we got. Yeah, okay. But we got swipe. I don't know. Yeah, Talon, YouTube has been laggy for me. It's been dropping some frames here and there. I reduced my bitrate to recommended bitrate, so besides doing that, there's not much I can do about it. I can just hope that they get their shit together and start actually being an ingest server that can ingest stream data. Because right now they're failing at it. One of the things I don't miss about streaming every day. I remember now that on weekends, sometimes it would be especially bad. Are the pirates and the guards of the stronghold cooperating? That's a good question. No, they're not. Like, the pirates are pirates. The people at the garrison should probably have already wiped them out because they're really close to their garrison. So, like, in any real reality, you wouldn't want a bunch of thieves and vagabonds and murderers hanging out right outside your keep. You'd probably deploy a small squad to deal with them. But yeah, it's World of Warcraft, so yeah, they're just hanging out forever. True story.
Welcome to Ratchet. Hope you're looking for work. I sure could use your help, kid.
I think now we have to go back into the same area to pick up some items.
What's up? Keep it real. Be good. Keep it real. Have a good one.
Yeah, I could probably tank it. I'm just like everybody else in hardcore, like, I'm not really comfortable tanking it. I mean, you know, the problem is the reason why I'm not comfortable tanking it isn't because I couldn't do it, it's because if anything goes wrong, I'm gonna be like the first or second person to die. As the tank, I'm gonna be the first or second person to die. If I'm healing and something goes really haywire, I have a good chance of getting away. And I think that's the reason why nobody wants to tank. It's pretty much guaranteed as the tank that if anything goes haywire, you're gonna die. So yeah, I could probably tank it. Do I really want to risk losing the character to get it done? Not really, but I mean, I will if we don't have any other options. Did I not pick up the follow-up to actually get the items? Oh my god. Sorry, my wife had some stuff she had to tell me and I got distracted and I don't even think I picked up the quest. Oh, it's been one of those days, chat. It's been one of those days. Maybe I'm not gonna do this quest. Maybe we're gonna do other stuff that doesn't involve fighting gray enemies. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with this. Let's go do some stuff that we can actually get XP for doing. We still haven't killed the Snapjaws. We got lots of raptor stuff to do. I'm just gonna go do other stuff. And we'll sit in the queue and see if we ever get an invite. Whoops, that was not what I wanted. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, will we get a group? It's unlikely. Like I said, nobody wants a tank. If it were normal, like if this weren't hardcore, then we would definitely have a group by now, you know? Plenty of people are willing to tank when it's not a matter of life and death. But you put people in hardcore and they don't want to do it. Can't really blame them. Stream got reset. Stream's been having issues. YouTube's been having a lot of problems this morning actually ingesting data. So yeah, the stream's been shitty. My bitrate keeps fluctuating all over the place. There's nothing I can do because it's not something that's happening on my end. It's something that's happening on the end of the YouTube ingestion servers. Every once in a while, during peak times for YouTube, we often see this. So one of the things I don't miss about streaming every day is wondering, like, what day this week is the stream going to be completely obliterated by YouTube? And today is that day, apparently. There we go. This person is supposedly a tank. What are they? They're a troll warrior level 22. Level 22 is a bit low. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Take what you can get. This is gonna be a good run. And do you know how I can tell it's gonna be a really good run? One of the first things they said is, "We quick run, okay?" We quick run, okay? No, it's probably not okay. It's probably not okay to do a quick run in hardcore. That's probably not gonna end up working out really well. He's now said quick run twice. He's gonna say quick run after every person we invite, isn't he? Quick run, quick run. If the stream doesn't fix itself, you guys might miss the quick run. Define quick. I think quick ends in him being dead. Him and at least one other person, I think. I think that's how we can define quick in this case. The resulting, yeah, quick equals 1 death at least, but probably 2 deaths. We just need a healer. I'm the healer. What am I doing in this group? Just go DPS. Watch this. I'm gonna give him the old, KK. KK. Oh my god. Okay, so we're DPSing. This is fine. This is fine because we're definitely not going to die in this run. We're definitely not going to die in this run, but somebody's going to die in this run. I just have that feeling. God. Yeah, it's always fun to see, like, what kind of groups are you going to get into? Like, who's going to be the crazy person in the group? Is it going to be me? In this case, I don't think it is me. Please just drink while I'm pulling. Okay, okay. This guy has a lot of expectations. A lot of expectations here. When we get to the dungeon, I'm going to put somebody on follow, and I have to use the bathroom before we kick things off. I've had, ideally, I would even refill my coffee before we started going. Maybe I can just put somebody on follow. They want a quick run, so at least I'm not healing. They can just drag me along for a minute. I haven't put somebody on follow for years. It's probably not a good idea to put somebody on follow in hardcore. Like, part of me understands that. Maybe I won't put anybody on follow. Maybe I'll just chill at the entrance. And we'll just be fashionably late. Don't forget the quest. This is a fast run. We don't have time for quests. I don't know if we're gonna get any quests done. And I think I already don't have the most important quest. There's a quest that gives like an awesome two-handed staff. I have no idea where that quest comes from. I feel like maybe it's a Thunder Bluff quest. But I was in Thunder Bluff, I didn't see the quest. And so like I already don't have the one quest that I'm interested in getting done. But yeah, I mean I could try to get up into the eyeball. Getting up into the eyeball is like a 10-minute walk. We gotta run around the entire thing to get into the eyeball. I'll ask for them to share quests, but yeah, I'm not worried about it. No one has the quests. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Shit. We're full. That's not good. This is not great. All right. Yep. I gotta use the potty. I'll be back. All right, there we go. Look at that. I thought, like, you know, they could easily get me killed on accident or on purpose. But they didn't, so that's good. All right. Oops.
What brings you here?
All right, so I mean, I guess we're DPSing. I need to do. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. I need to do a couple things. We need raid frames. We need class colors. We need power bars. Okay. There we go. That's better. Oh my Jesus. Why? Details? Why? Okay. Close this window. Overall data. Current segment data, okay. I wish Details would just kind of keep one profile and just only use the one profile. That'd be awesome. I do not want to be a bear, in fact. I don't really know how to like do optimum DPS in a group on this character. So I guess I'll just do like a lot of what I was already doing. And it probably won't be really helpful. As DPS, I'm probably not going to be very helpful in this run. But maybe I can off-heal if stuff goes like really sideways, you know? Because yeah, I don't really know what I can do here to do a lot of damage, per se. Smack stuff with my staff. I should probably be casting, but it's not really the build that I'm doing. I casted and he resisted, so there's that. Just Moonfire and melee stuff. I feel like that's my best bet. Yeah, I feel like just Moonfire and meleeing stuff is really all I can do. I could probably try to be behind the enemy. I don't know if that's really going to matter too much. I mean, I could maybe I could go cat. You know? Like, maybe I could go cat. Maybe I'll try to open up with a Starfire. I feel like opening up with Starfire takes up so much time that I could be meleeing that it's not even worth it, you know?
None can stand against the Serpent Lords.
Yeah, it might be better off as a cat. Yeah, possibly. We could test it out, you know? We might be better off as a cat. That's all we have, right? Claw, and rip. I think that's really all we have. You just claw. Okay, yeah, this might be more. This is gonna help the group more. Yeah, this is gonna help the group more, I think. Okay, it looks like we're trying to pull this one back. We're not really succeeding at pulling them back. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a ton more DPS like this. For 5-man stuff, if we end up DPSing 5-man stuff, I mean, this is obviously the way to go. I don't really know if there's anything useful I can do with my Omen procs while I'm a cat. I guess that's the other thing, like, should I really be doing anything with those? Because anything I do is going to involve popping out. And I don't know... Oh, wait. Doesn't it reduce the energy cost too? Claw becomes free. Oh, okay, so now it just kind of passively helps me out. Okay. Yeah, because it's not just spells, it's everything. That's right, I forgot that it applied to, like, all of our abilities. I do want some heals on the bar, just in case something goes really wrong and we're getting aggro so that we can heal ourselves. So this way, if we're in an emergency, we can just pop these. Yeah, so far this is much better though. I have no inventory space to be doing this either. That's the other problem. Is that I just don't have inventory space. Ghostly Bones, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I am doing good. Why do you guys think the mage is doing like so little damage? He's doing basically no damage. I feel like even if he were just using his wand, he would deal more damage than that. Maybe it won't be a quick run, right? I feel like we're going at an acceptable pace, but yeah, with the mage not really putting out any damage, it's going to be probably a regular paced run. You don't think he's trying to? He could, maybe not. He's frostbolting, he's shooting, and he's frost novaing. I feel like, you know, that's really all he can do, but I don't know if he's trying really hard. Collect these? What's he talking about? Oh, he's talking about those. Yeah, I never get them. I never get all of these. You need 10 of them. I guess me and this other guy are the only people that have them, so maybe I can get them this time. It's been like 15 years since I've completed this quest, so I'm not expecting to complete the quest today. Maybe he has bad gear. I mean, gear for a mage at this level doesn't matter a lot. Because all it's really doing, I mean, you'll get a little bit of a deeper mana pool. But your DPS should be good. You know, you might not have like staying power to like stay in fights because your mana might run out, but like your DPS in a single encounter should be okay. I mean, to be fair, we're not doing a lot of damage either, so there's that. I can't use swipe as a cat, can I? Maybe I should be in bear swiping these bigger groups. Maybe that would be more DPS. Maybe he's using rank 1 of Frostbolt? Oh my god. Maybe you're right. If he's using rank 1 of Frostbolt, that would explain a lot. Nobody else is over here with this guy, which is a little bit scary. Maybe we can use swipe and cat form? Bear or dire bear. Yeah, I think in later expansions we can use swipe and cat form. There we go. I just asked him. I just asked him if he's using rank 1 of Frostbolt. Because, yeah, he's not losing mana. He's not doing damage. And he's casting really fast. He said no. He says rank 3. Huh. He said rank 3? Okay. I mean, I can't argue with him. You know, I don't know. The hunter's using a crocodile pet? I mean, you know, to each their own. What is R3? You mean F3? F3 is regrowth. The R button is my bear form. Oh, rank, is it on the bar? Yeah, I got you. No, I mean, I'm assuming since he said he's using rank 3, that's what he has on the bar, but yeah, we're never gonna know for sure. Because all we can know is what he's telling us. What we can do is we can watch and see if maybe now he'll do more DPS. If he suddenly starts doing a bunch more DPS, then he was probably using the wrong rank. But so far his DPS is not really, well, yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, his DPS increased. Maybe he did a little bit of AoE there. Maybe that's why it went up. But yeah, his DPS did go up there. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think he was using an older rank of Frostbolt. We'll keep an eye on him. He's lying. He's flat out lying to us. The liar. How dare he lie to us? A complete stranger. Yeah, he seems like he could be lying. Nah, he's right back to doing 0 damage, so I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what his deal is. We won with a 78 over a 77. And we are now in combat. Nice, nice, nice. I tell him the stream has judged him and he's a liar. It's not a bad idea. Just be like, my stream thinks you're lying. My stream is convinced that you're using rank 1 of Frostbolt. Maybe he's using like a UI interface, like a UI add-on for his interface, and he can't tell that he's using rank 1 or something. Like maybe he's not being purposefully lying to us. Maybe he just doesn't know. Guys, our inventory is like completely full. I'm gonna have to toss some stuff on the ground, unfortunately. Toss some of the food items on the ground. Yeah, you know, he's level 17 himself. So maybe he's just too low of a level to really do a lot of damage in here. All of these guys are level 20, so he could be missing a lot, you know, and maybe he's not getting a lot of hits. If he were level 20, he'd probably have a higher rank of Frostbolt. So he'd be doing more damage considerably. Did I ever renew the tanks, Thorns? Come on. Obviously not. There's obviously no way I did that. No, he said it was going to be a fast run, so I assumed I wouldn't have to worry about refreshing anything. Strength, stamina, and spirit. Okay. We will roll greed on that. Shadow, thanks for being here, man. You missed the daily streams. Yeah, sometimes I do, but it just wasn't good for the channel, like, overall. I streamed pretty consistently for like a year and a half. I was trying to do like mainly like daily streams, and like during that year and a half I watched all of my channel metrics go down into the toilet. So, you know, from the perspective of wanting to grow the channel and wanting to grow the community, I really, like, I couldn't justify streaming every day. Do I play other MMOs? I dabble in other MMOs, but not currently. There's nothing currently that's worth my time. I obviously prefer more of a classic style MMO, and nothing really fits into that mold right now besides WoW Classic. I think the gameplay design and the gameplay loops that exist in modern MMOs takes away all the fun of like an actual RPG, and I just don't like the endless like treadmill of gameplay that most modern MMOs have. It's just not my jam. The hair on the top of the cat's head looks weird when he runs. Yeah, it does have a weird animation. You're not wrong. It's like the place where the body meets the head. You know, I think that's called a neck usually. It's right on his neck. Yeah, it is a weird little, like, I don't think that's how a body would work, but I'm not like a scientist, so I don't think that's really what would happen when a cat was running, but again, not a doctor, so I don't really know. We're having the hunter pull. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, we charged the guy who we trapped, obviously. Why wouldn't we charge the guy that we trapped? Makes perfect sense. This tank is overly concerned with whether or not I do this quest. It's starting, for some reason it's starting to annoy me. Like, he's bothering me every time there's an item. I know he's trying to be helpful, but this is a quest that I never do. And so, like, his constant insistence that I stop what I'm doing to go pick up items is starting to bother me. I wish he would just let me fail on my own. It'd be better. Yeah, he got the sheep he wanted, and then he cleaved. Always cleave after sheep. Does he have fiery weapon? Yeah, it looks like he has fiery weapon. He has some kind of enchant. Yeah, it's definitely fiery weapon. That's why he wants to go fast. Maybe he's watching the stream. I highly doubt that. No, most people have no idea who I am. Every once in a great while I get into a random group where somebody in the group knows who I am. But it hardly ever happens. Now keep in mind, my channel is very small. My channel's small because I have an alliance flag. I mean, to be fair, I have a horde flag too, but current seating arrangements, my head kind of blocks the horde flag. You know, I have equal representation, so I don't know if that's the problem. I should switch them sometimes though, so that my head's blocking the alliance flag. At some point, I had a setup that kind of put my head directly between them, and that was probably better. But now, for some reason, I'm completely in front of the horde flag. I'll have to take a look at that, see if there's anything I can do to move my back wall around a little bit and see if we can see a little bit more of both of the flags. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Horde recently, so maybe I will switch them. It's not as small as I think. Oh, well, I mean, I know exactly how big my channel is because I have an active subscriber count. We're at like 30, we're almost at 31,000, which is really awesome. Like, I'm super happy to have 31,000 people following the channel just in general. I think that's huge, but compared to large WoW channels, it's not, you know? My son always asks me like when I'm going to get my 100,000 subscriber plaque from YouTube. I told him at the current rate, the way the mathematics work out, I will be 70 years old by the time I get my 100,000 subscriber plaque. So I told him it's very likely that I would be dead before getting the plaque. And he said that if I did die, he would carry on the channel and make sure we at least got the 100,000 subscribers plaque. So yeah, that's what I mean by small. Small compared to other WoW creators. That's the spirit. Yeah, I try to be pragmatic about things, you know. Yeah, I mean, the thing about YouTube is like discovery is hard. It's hard to get discovered or like recommended to new people on YouTube. Especially when you don't do things that are like in any way clickbaity, and like the content that I do is like very niche. I do very specific content. I don't do a lot of different types of content. And so like, you know, for the content that I do, for the niche content, like it's a huge following. I wonder how balance does in the dungeons. I started with the balance build, and balance wasn't doing anything for me. Ooh. I mean, I'm gonna take this because the set can stack, and I have the gloves of the Fang. So I think for the build that we're doing, some of the set bonuses on that are really good. I just don't think it's not really good in general. But with the set bonuses, like, it probably could be good. If I had another piece or two. This guy's gonna get himself killed if he's not careful. I'm gonna try to kill some of the non-elites. Just to, like, stop some of the damage coming in here. Yeah, keep in mind though when you're thinking about numbers is that I mainly only play Classic. And so the player base of Classic is not 7 million. The player base of just Classic is going to be much smaller than that number. Like the player base of WoW overall might be 7 million. I don't know because Blizzard doesn't really publish real numbers. So every number that we have is like basically a speculation based on data that we can infer. But Classic definitely doesn't have 7 million active players. Not Era. Just something to keep in mind. What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we pulling? Are we not pulling? Thorns. He wants thorns. Fucking thorns. Take your thorns. I guess he wasn't gonna pull until he got thorns. I need like a timer. Never gonna remember to give tanks thorns. I can barely keep buffs up on myself when they're not like 30-minute buffs or hour buffs. Like 10-minute buffs, I just forget. And then I gotta pop out to like rebuff people. I lose all of my energy when I pop out of my shapeshifted form, so then I go back into the fight and I don't have any energy and I can't do any attacks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, as a hybrid, I have too many responsibilities. That's true. I probably wouldn't make a very good hybrid class player. I better pick this up, otherwise the tank's gonna yell at me. Oh, that's cool. Agility and spirit? Yeah, I'll roll on that. I've never seen that drop. I will throw down a need. Everyone's gonna throw down a need. Oh my god, this guy. Oh, it's so annoying. I don't know why it annoys me so much. Part of me wants to abandon the quest. I won the item, but I don't think I picked it up, you know, because of the whole full inventory thing. So, like, there we go. Oh, I still can't pick it up. This is good. This is good. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. What else am I gonna drop? The silver leaf can go... Yeah, we gotta drop a couple things. And then I can actually equip the cloak if I want to. All right, we caught a little fear there. What fears? It must be the dread fangs that fear us. I think one of the times we died, I think it was the Forsaken Priest that died because somebody got feared into another group that we skipped, and we died. So yeah, I hope that doesn't happen again. Oh man, I hate skipping groups, especially in hardcore. Just feel like it's a good way to have something come back and bite us. Karen, have a good rest of your night. We'll see you next time. I don't think I've ever seen the staff drop. I should have figured out how to get the quest to kill all the serpent lords. That would have been a decent staff from the quest, but I didn't have that one. Yeah, we got the shield. This is like the only thing I've ever seen drop off this guy that's a blue item. 6 int, 3 spirit shield. I think after doing most of this run, we can agree that level 17 is too young for a DPS to be in the run. Like, this mage did basically nothing the entire time he was in here. And yeah, I typically don't care about someone's DPS. Like, we got through it, it was fine, but at least we know for ourselves never to bring a level 17 character into this run, because you just don't do anything. The hunter with the croc pet scares you too. Yeah, but he did good. Like, he did good DPS. Like, maybe he just likes the crocolisk. They have 6 legs, so like, what's not to like? They're part crocodile, part insect. You never noticed that in 20 years that they have 6 legs? A lot of people don't know that. I noticed it like a year or so ago for the first time. Yeah, because a lot of people don't play with a zoomed in camera, you know. Like, eventually I noticed stuff because I play so close, but it still took me a while to notice that they had 6 legs. But when you're playing as far zoomed out as you can and you're always looking at the back of your character, you never really notice. It takes a zoomed in side shot for your brain to really acknowledge that they have 6 legs. Because the human brain is really good at taking something that's strange and just making sure you don't notice it. You know, your brain will delete reality and replace it with a reality that is easier to accept. And so that's why for 20 years you never noticed they had 6 legs. The power of your own brain to completely rewrite reality for you, to make it easier to accept. Yeah, and if you think that's weird, don't look at the Wendigo's toes. Be something else you've never noticed in 20 years that you'll never be able to unsee. Oh my god. This guy has been the most helpful person that I've ever grouped with, and I have found it so annoying. That probably says a lot about me and like how I'm probably not a good person. Every time he jumps on one of those items, I just want to not pick it up. I don't know why. I feel like he won't move on with the dungeon unless I grab the item. Maybe that's what bothers me. We got close to finishing it. We got closer to finishing it than I've ever gotten. We got 8 out of 10. And even though, like, I got to collect most of them, he grabbed a couple, and there still weren't enough for us to get all of them done. So, you know, it's one of the reasons why I never get this one. But maybe, just maybe, if we do this run, if we do this again tomorrow, maybe we'll actually complete this quest now. Maybe. We still didn't get enough Dread Fangs for the kill quest. I don't know where the Thunder Bluff quest comes from, or if it's part of a chain that I didn't do. So maybe I'll have to look into that as well. Lael, good afternoon, man. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. We can kill him outside the cave. Yeah, we can. For the Deviant Hides. That's another one that I never get done, Deviant Hides. It was nice to have the versatility to be able to jump into cat form for this group and do some okay DPS. That was nice. I don't mind cat form, it's okay. Oh my god, we got feared. Well, that's cool. He dropped blue cloth shoulders with 34 armor and restores 3 health every 4 seconds. Guys, I don't have any shoulders. Like, I'm wearing none. So, yeah. I took those. We can't even equip them till we reach 22. Which I guess we're halfway through 21, so that's pretty good. We're done here, right? I can hearth out? Or no? I think we're done. He said gem. But I'm good. No, wait. I don't want to wait. I gotta get out of here. I'm going crazy in here. Loot the gem. Did I not loot a gem? I don't know. I don't know where the gem is or what it is. Yeah, I don't seem to have any gems. Is a gem on a guy back in the room we just came from, or is it on a guy somewhere else? It's from the last boss. Yeah, I didn't see anything on him. Let's go back and check. I do have one single inventory spot left available, so I guess we might as well loot it. Yeah, maybe he does have something. Well, there we go. Maybe we should learn more about the shard. Somebody in Ratchet. Okay. Yeah, for now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hearth back to the crossroads, and we are going to empty our inventory, take a look at some of the gear. We got some of the other set pieces for the Deviate set, I think it is.
Well met.
Anyway, let's have a look at what we got. Agility stam. I mean, that's like basically the same staff. Let's get rid of it. Okay, we can't wear those yet. We got the armor of the Fang. So if I equip this, now we're getting the 2-piece bonus. Increase nature damage done by nature spells by up to 7. I thought I had one more piece. I thought I got one more piece, but maybe I'm making stuff up. Belt of the Owl, loincloth. Huh. Maybe I rolled on a piece that I didn't get. Because I could have swore there was another glove of the Fang piece that I rolled on. But maybe I just got the 2. Tim, good afternoon, man. Welcome to the stream. And thanks for being here. Yeah, we're back at it on just the weekends. I've been doing weekend streams for a little bit. Last few weeks. Inventory was full. Ooh, burn. Well, that sucks. But whatever. Yeah, I don't know if this stuff is any good for us or not. I mean it could be. I like the extra nature damage is okay with the build that we're kind of doing. So maybe we'll just keep it. We got all this. I realized, like, I bought all the intellect gear. Like, we didn't use it because I didn't heal. You know, I didn't heal the dungeon. They wanted to have the priest heal it. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess we'll just wear the stuff for now. And we'll sell some of the other stuff. We'll sell the belt. Tim, thanks for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it was boots and we didn't loot them. Got it. Okay. My inventory sucks. It's in a really crappy place. Let's go to Ratchet. We can turn the quest in Ratchet, and then I'm gonna stash some of the healing stuff in the bank for now. That way we're not just carrying it around with us. And then besides that, ooh, how did my Questie get like way over in the wrong direction? Why can't I move it back? Like, I go to move it back and it hits a wall. What happened here? Okay, there we go. Something really strange happened. There we go. That's better. Not sure how I accomplished that one. Lael, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear the schedule's not really working out. Did that quest not say to return to somebody in Ratchet? Speak to someone in Ratchet. I don't know who to speak to. Apparently Questie does not mark this one as a quest objective. Oh, this guy right here, it looks like.
How you doing?
About the glowing shard.
Be good.
Okay. Oh, this turns in back at the cave, maybe? I don't know. All I know is I have to put some stuff in the bank and figure out the whole inventory situation here.
Time is money, friend.
So we'll put all the healing stuff away. The shoulders I can't wear till 22, but we're gonna hit 22 pretty soon, so I'll just keep them on us. And I'm just carrying like too much other stuff. And I'm kind of let's go ahead and we'll purchase a slot here. We'll put one of the 8-slot bags in it. That'll give us a little bit more space in the bank. I'll put this away. I'll put the hides away. Because I'm not sure when we're going to need the hides, but I'm sure we will eventually. And this we can sell. This we can sell. I think that's really all I can do. I can't equip the shoulders yet because they're level 22 equip. So as soon as we get this next half a level, I'll put them on.
Time is money, friend.
Time is money, friend. He's not wrong.
Have a good one.
Okay, what were we doing quest-wise? I think we were just gonna go after the altered snap gels now that we're like way out-leveled for everything. Be a good idea to get that done. I may want to get my crescent staff. Is that like a quest reward, or what is that exactly? Where do I get that from? Yeah, I probably need some kind of upgrade soon. This is a level 14 weapon, so like continuing to use a level 14 weapon, probably not a great idea. It's the quest reward. Yeah, I don't have that quest, and I have no idea where to get that quest. Unless it's a quest that we just pick up in Thunder Bluff. Which I looked around Thunder Bluff a little bit. And I didn't see anything. The quest was to kill each of the leaders and get an item from them. Like, I know what the quest is. I just don't know where the quest is to pick up. Yeah, it's not in Thunder Bluff. Yeah, I don't know if it's part of a chain, or... I know the quest. I got the staff on... I think the Warlock got the staff. So I've done the quest before, I just don't know where the heck it is. Well, there are supposed to be turtles here, but it looks like all the turtles are currently dead. Somebody hates turtles more than I do. It's hard to believe, but it's true. We can't fish in the Barrens. Fair enough. I never leveled up fishing, which is a big regret I have. Maybe someday we'll get it leveled up on this character. The quest chain starts in the Barrens. Oh. I don't know. I mean, we've done a lot of stuff in the Barrens. Maybe it was a breadcrumb from Thunder Bluff that led to a quest in the Barrens that I just didn't get. And now maybe I'm not seeing it because maybe the breadcrumb is too low of a level. I probably shouldn't sit at the bottom of the water and think about this. There we go. Yeah, there's an NPC by that name in the Crossroads. He gave us the original Oasis quest. I think he's the originator of the Oasis quest. So maybe if I were to have completed this quest, maybe it opens up a Wailing Caverns quest. I don't know, like maybe there are prereqs. That's really all I can think of, is that since I haven't done all of his quests yet, maybe that quest has not opened up. It's a possibility. That's a lot of other quests. Yeah, we apparently have several things to do, and it sounds like some traveling around, like back and forth between Thunder Bluff. So by tomorrow, next time we do it, we'll have that quest. That'll be the goal for tomorrow. Make sure we have that quest. Make sure we get that quest done. It's just killing the leaders and looting an item off of them, and then we'll get the big staff upgrade. We can't run it again today anyway, because in hardcore you can only run the dungeon once a day. Alright, so that's all of the Snapjaw shells. Let's go back, we'll turn this in, and we'll check out the next one. We're actually pretty close to the raptor nests. Maybe we can do raptor nest while we're down here. We have 1 of 3 feathers that we need. Two of 3. And the nest look like they're just south of us a little ways. So let's actually go check that area out. We have the quest for Varog's head. Varog spawns over here kind of randomly. I feel like there's a mechanic where if you kill enough centaur, he spawns. Or you know what? Maybe he's just up right now walking around conveniently for me to tag. Maybe that's actually what's happening. Yeah, that's what's actually happening. We'll just knock this one out too. There we go. That's another one that I don't often get done. Yeah, we got really lucky with that spawn. I typically... He's a mythical beast, yeah. I typically never get him done, especially in hardcore on like populated servers. it's a populated server, we typically don't do it. Yeah, it does help to talk about things because the universe is always like open to proving me wrong. So if I say like this guy's never going to be there, then he's going to be there. There's definitely like a cause and effect. I don't like that. That pack is kind of intimidating. I'm glad we missed it. All right, we do need one more feather here. Let's just make sure we're not in the path of that patrol. Alright, we got all of our feathers. We'll let this mage do whatever they're doing. Oh, they're doing some AoE work. Okay. Oh, that's right. We have another quest for raptor horns. We have the stolen silver that happens a bit further to the south. Yeah, I don't. We did a little bit of AoE grinding on the Alliance Mage, and it was cool. I don't see that I could really level that way. It seems like it would get very, very like boring pretty quickly. But also doing it in hardcore is pretty ballsy. Unless you're an old hand at it. Maybe if you've done it a lot, you've had a lot of mages. But if I was like relatively new to it, which I am, I would never try to do it in hardcore. Just seems like a bad idea. Let's run over and get the stolen silver. Let's get that done, and we should also be able to finish up raptor horns. And then the only green quest that we'll have here will be the Cat's Eye Emerald, which happens really far to the north, so we'll probably do that one later on. But yeah, let's come down this way. It's a little bit of a run, but I think we can do it. I think climbing this mountain might be the easiest way to get there. I feel like we've been able to climb all of these before. Not really sure why we're having problems. There we go. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, okay. I thought these were perfectly climbable, but maybe not all areas. Alright, now we have to find like a safe way down. I guess we can just come down. I guess maybe this was not an efficient thing to do at all. Maybe this was just horribly inefficient. There's not anywhere on this side that I can actually like safely jump down. I can head over here. This is probably about as safe as it gets. Looks like we got people clearing the way for us, so that's good. Yeah, let's just fall. Let's jump down back here. If they clear the way, we'll just skin everything and we'll collect the silver and we'll get out of here. That is fine with me. So let's head back to Ratchet. We could probably go this way. Maybe we can find a shortcut? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I don't really know if this is going to be any kind of shortcut to cut through this area. Leah, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to try to start tomorrow with some fishing. We really have to level up our fishing if I want to keep our cooking going. Which, you know, I'd like to have a character that cooks. That'd be awesome. I kind of fell out of cooking on the Warlock. So it'd be nice to have somebody on the Horde side who has cooking and who has fishing. And those things suit a druid pretty well. Yeah, we're having more snow here. For a while, I thought we were entering the pre-spring season, or we'd have like highs in the high 30s, maybe some 40s, stuff would start to melt, but no. We are going to get some more snow, we are going to get some more bitterly cold temperatures, and I think the snow will probably melt sometime around June. I think by June, it'll probably start to get warm. It's been a long winter. Yeah, a lot of times, even in Michigan, a lot of times by the time you get to like the middle of February, the end of February, you would start to see some like low 40s for highs. Sometimes the snow would actually melt and let you see the ground again. But that hasn't been true for this February. We started to get some milder temps at the very beginning of February, the end of January, and then we just got like more snow, and now we're getting more snow, and tomorrow we're going to get more snow. And after all the snow, we're going to get like sub-zero temps. So, yeah, it's been a pretty horrible winter as far as like mental health is concerned. But, you know, 3 more months and it'll be over.
Yo! Hurry back! Keep it real! Glad I could help! Hurry back!
You guys are completely covered in snow in Berlin. That's kind of how it's starting to feel here. Starting to feel like we are just completely covered in snow.
Talk to me!
Cat form's not faster. I don't think cat form gets any kind of native speed buff. No, we don't get any kind of native speed buff. We don't have travel form yet. I'm not sure when we get travel form. Maybe level 30 we get travel form? And that'll be a little faster. It won't quite be as fast as a mount, but it'll be something. Yeah, I wish it was in the 30s and 40s. I'm completely fine with it like being cold. I would just like the snow to stop. I would like for the snow to melt. I would like for there to be like a day every once in a while where there is sunshine. I would love to see the sunshine at least once a week would be awesome. Like once a week is pretty good. And that really hasn't been the case. Yeah, 30s and 40s are what we should have going on right now. I'd love that. It's like some of my favorite temperatures, as long as I can see the sun sometimes. Blood Moon, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, we got a few things to turn in. Are there talents that make the cat faster? That I don't know. Ferocity reduces the cost, feral aggression, thick armor, feral instincts, feline swiftness. Here you go, this is what you're talking about. Increase your movement speed by up to 30% while outdoors in cat form. And increase your chance to dodge while in cat form. That's actually a good one. It's a good one for hardcore because it would help you run away faster, and it's increasing your dodge, which is just like overall less damage you're going to take. Unfortunately, we are not in that tree right now. So the rambling boots. I have to take the rambling boots, obviously. I don't think we can equip them because I don't think they're better, but gotta have them. And just reset the talents. I like my talents. I like the build that we're doing right now. We might check out Cat later on. Later on, we'll probably try some different builds, but I like the caster hybrid build that we're doing right now. And if I want to reset my talents, I have to go pay money, and I don't want to spend the gold just to experiment. In Classic, every time you reset your talents, it costs more and more money to do it next time. Here we go. Hamel Room Totem. Speak to Hamel Rune Totem. Okay, he is in Thunder Bluff. She is in the Sepulchre. So we have to go to Thunder Bluff. And then maybe there's one more step, and then after that, maybe we have the quest to kill the leaders in Wailing Caverns. So, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put us on a flight for Thunder Bluff. Sadly, I am out of time for today. So tomorrow we will plan to get the quest to kill the leaders. First thing, we're going to kill the leaders in Wailing Caverns. We're going to get our staff upgrade. And then we're going to be back to questing. I think we're going to have to probably go to Silverpine eventually and finish up Silverpine. We have a couple of things we can take care of in the Barrens first. But yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow, guys. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me today and playing some classic WoW with me. It's been awesome. Hope you guys have a good rest of your afternoon or evening time. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.